Om Agyanatimirandasya Jai Gurudeva, Happy New Year to everybody. Haribo. So, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 2, verse 47. Actually, it's a quite, how do you say, heavy verse. Archayam eva haraye pujam ya shraddha ye hate natad bhakteshu chaniyashu sabhakta prakrita smrita. A devotee who faithfully engages in the worship of the deity in the temple, but does not behave properly toward other devotees or other people in general, is called a prakrita bhakta. A materialistic devotee, and he is considered to be in the lowest position. Actually, I took this verse from a talk that Swami Keshava was given a few days ago. And here in this verse, Nimi Maharaj, he is talking about to the 9 Yogendras. He is describing a Prakrita Bhakta. What means a Prakrita Bhakta? Prakrita Bhakta means a materialistic person. Also, we also call it as a Kanishta Dikari, a person who is in the first stage on the spiritual process. Very often, we see that people, when they engage in the spiritual path, what happens? I come to the spiritual path, and look, my Gurudeva, he's so beautiful, he's so shining. Look the deities. Wow, it's so well decorated, so well, let's say, full of alankars, full of beautiful ornaments. But then when we talk about the relationship between the devotees itself, I am not eligible to see Krishna in his heart, I'm not eligible to see Guruji in his heart. Yesterday, the final word of Guruji. I have given Satsanga enough, listen it, share about it. Don't be lazy. That's the instruction. And have a happy new year. And spread it with others. So basic. The same teaching that Guruji he said yesterday, I can mention Mahabharata, I can mention Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says the same thing. Once Yudhishthira Maharaj, he came to the palace of Krishna, and he saw that Krishna was in a meditation. Krishna was in a very deep meditation. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj, he looked to Krishna, and he started to have this thought on his mind. What Krishna is thinking about? He must be thinking about something very big, very... And when Krishna, he opened his eyes, Yudhishthira Maharaj, he came to Krishna and he said, Krishna, I saw that you are in the deep dhyana. You are in the deep meditation. Can you share with me? What about you are meditating? And Krishna, he says to Yudhishthira Maharaj, he said, you know, I'm meditating upon my devotee. I have a very dear devotee who is ready to leave this world, Bhismadeva. He's ready to leave, he is ready to depart from this world. And I'm thinking about him. Because in Bhismadeva resides all kinds of knowledge that sustain this world. Yudhishthira Maharaj, we have to go to see him. And Yudhishthira Maharaj, he said, yes, Krishna, let's go to see Bhishma. And Krishna said to Yudhishthira Maharaj, but please, don't dress yourself simple. Don't come there. Put your best outfit. I want you to come to him in the most beautiful royal robe that you have. And Yudhishthira Maharaj, he looked to Krishna and he said, but Krishna, I never heard that when we are going to see someone that is in the death the bed, deathbed, we shall to come well dressed. And he said, look, all his life, Bhismadeva, he was looking for the perfect king. He was looking for the perfect king all his entire life. Just imagine if at the moment of his death, we come to him, and you come to him dressed in such a way that he will look at you, and he will look at you and will think, yes, my mission is accomplished. It will bring so much pleasure, happiness to him. So as soon as they came to Bhismadeva, Yudhishthira Maharaj, he sat on the next to the feet of Yudhishthira Maharaj, of Bhismadeva, and he started to ask so many questions. And all these questions, actually, the half of Mahabharata is based on that. Half of Mahabharata. Mahabharata has more than 200,000 verses. Half of it is just the teachings of Bhismadeva. And what he teach? Don't be lazy. Never procrastinate. Don't worry about public opinion. So simple things. Don't be proud. Such simple things. Don't be lazy. Never procrastinate. Don't be proud. Don't worry about public opinion. And never stays in the comfort zone. A devotee, he should never be attached to his comfort zone. Because comfort zone is a place where you not grow. And when Guruji he came here yesterday, he was given this talk, don't be lazy, act. I have given so many satsangas, share it with others, spread it to others. It's exactly it, don't be in your comfort zone. Because once that you have such an understanding about your position, even the way that you will look to Guruji will be different. Even the way that you will look at him. You will look at him and with some, when the child, he comes to his father, say, Father, yesterday I did it, yesterday I did that. When you have like some pushing on your life. And then you will stop to see that you will stop with this attachment that I just can see my guru when he's giving satsanga, when he's giving darshan, but you started to see Gurudeva in the heart of all the devotees, in all the living entities, in everybody. And you have like this aim, I want to share Krishna with you, with everybody. And Guruji is asking it. It's not that I'm saying it because out of my mind, look, Prito is saying. No. Guruji, he said it yesterday. Guruji, he said it in the Twitter 2 days ago or 3 days ago. He said the same thing on his Twitter. How to awake such a desire to spread the mission, spread the message, share with others. Sometimes the people say, yes, but what is the use? If Krishna wants to come, yes, it's super hard. Manushanam Shahashrishu. Krishna says in the Gita. Manushanam. Out of thousands and thousands and thousands, maybe one. I remember last year when we organized the Darshan in Brazil, 2 years ago, 2023, came in the place of 5,000 people. Out of these 5,000 people, maybe 5 became devotee. Or at least are following the path. Sometimes it's like that. You have to do big, big things to achieve one person. But this one person that achieves, he will, like in the, the pyramid system, no? Well, often we talk about this pyramid. No? But actually, this is the supreme pyramid when you are spreading. Because even if something had happened to you, but you make one person and this person becomes, in somehow attached to Guruji, to Krishna, even if you do some mistake, this person can save you. It's like that. So, Yudhishthira Maharaj, when he comes and he asks, why he asks this? Because he is asking, how can I become a first quality human being? To become a first quality human being, it's needed that you don't be lazy, don't procrastinate, Don't worry about public opinion or what people will think about my tilaka, my dhoti, about that I'm wearing this necklace on my neck. What people will think about me. You don't worry about that. Because you were given something. You were given Krishna to others. You were given Guruji to others. You were given something that is very precious. And once that we have this understanding, your relationship with Guruji and with Krishna, he becomes so tangible for you. Like we're just chanting now in this Brahma Sanhita, Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilocha Nena Santa Sadeva Ridayeshu Lokayanti Ya Shama Sundara Machintya Gunaswarupam Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. I worship Govinda, who is Shama Sundar, who is emanating this Premanjana, this love. And those who have been in touch, have been contaminated in a good way with this fragrance that emanates from him. Oof. This person becomes enlightened, becomes relevant. So, Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena. So the person that becomes in touch with Bhakti, automatically, when you come in touch with such person, what he will give you? Bhakti. Because he had received Bhakti. And some people will discuss, but he will give this Bhakti to you, or he will awake the Bhakti that is already inside of you, but you have no idea about that. Well, it depends on your Siddhanta, let's say like this. It will depend on your final conclusion, but that's the relationship. So when the person becomes the person becomes in touch with this Premanjana, as we are chanting the Brahma Sanhita every day here in the prayers, you automatically started to spread it. And even if you, like, for example, there is one side of me which likes very much when I see Guruji coming and asking the devotees, don't be lazy, listen to my Satsanga and spread the message. There is a side of myself that really likes when I see he saying such things. But there is another side which makes me very unhappy, because he has to ask for something that is so simple. He could come and say, okay, let's change the subject. Let's talk about, I don't know, Rasika Bhava. Let's talk about something, but no, he has to come to the root and remind us the root. Just when I was in Dubai recently, Guruji, we were having a dinner, and Guruji, in this dinner, he was saying that, like he was addressing this point of how can I push more the devotees to embrace more. Sometimes the devotees, for example, to go to the concert of, Justin Bieber, something like this. To go to the concert, to go to the show, to go to the stadium to watch the football team, they have money for that. But if you say, no, I'm needing some donation for, to take care of the deities, to look after the deities, I know it's too much money. To me, I remember my mom used to say one thing. She always say, when we come to the devotees and we ask them, you say, yes, to you to pay, 100 euros to eat in a nice restaurant is cheap. But for you to give 100 euros to the deities, to buy flowers for the deities, is too much. So that is the sense of awakeness. Like the Aditya was asking that, he was asking the Swamis yesterday, that Guruji, he said that he would take more distance, or he would distance himself. This distance of himself will depend on your point of view. Because if you are talking about him, if you are spreading him, if you are teaching his teachings, his Siddhanta, Tadatmya, Vedanta, Siddhanta, if you teach that, automatically, he will be in tune with you. Because Guru, he can be in tune in many ways, physical, spiritual, in the heart. Chaita Guru, Shiksha Guru. He can come through his instruction, he can come through the books, he can come through the satsanga, he can come in the physical presence. There is no difference in each of them. How many times Guruji he says, even if my darshan is online, is 400 people, darshan is darshan. But because we are this, I know, I need to have this relationship more close. No. When Sanatana Goswami, he asked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is the goal of life? What is the goal of life? What is the most important thing in my life? He says, the real constitution of the soul is to be a servant. He didn't say that you needed to perform a great yagas or great austerities, tapasya, something like, no, he said, just be a servant. Because when you serve, it teaches you the sense of humility. Bhakti comes when you awake the sense of humility. No, I know my position. No, like when when Arjuna, he comes to visit Abhimanyu in Dwaraka, and he takes Abhimanyu and he brings Abhimanyu to Indraprastha. And Draupadi, she comes to Abhimanyu, and she said, okay, you are the son of your father with another woman. But who are you next to my children? Who are you next to my children? To your brothers. Who are you, Abhimanyu? And what Abhimanyu he said? In the hard times, I'm the one who is in the front line. In the happy moments, I'm the one who is in the back. Devotee should have like this feeling. Who are you? In your position with your service to Gurudeva. At the hard times, difficult times, I'm the one who stands in the front. I'm the happy time, everybody's enjoying. Yes, go. Do, jump, dance. Enjoy. Because this is what brings this consistency that Bhakti require. And then once you understand such point, you leave this position of Kanishta Dikari, of this Prakrita Bhakta, the person who just see the Guru when he's in the temple, when he comes to the darshan, but he starts to see every single moment of his life, and he becomes a Madhyama Dikari. Madhyama Dikari, Bhagavata, he says, what is the quality of a Madhyama Dikari? He's no envious. He has always the service attitude. He's always eligible to share the teachings that he receives. And he's often thinking and glorify his Lord. And he becomes very happy when he sees other devotees also in touch with the Lord. That's the exchange. So, just remember, Guruji asked, don't be lazy, listen my satsanga, share my satsanga. Bhismadeva, he says to Yudhishthira Maharaj, don't be lazy, don't be in your comfort zone, don't procrastinate, don't be proud, and forget one, don't worry about public opinion. How often we see ourselves, what others will think. No, I will not sing the bhajan. Maybe Aradhaka will judge me. If you judge me, Aradhaka, I kill you. No, you were singing to Krishna. You're singing to Guruji. Maybe Guruji will make a joke. Oh, you sing like a frog, as once he said to Aditya. You sing like a frog, but yes, I'm singing like a frog. No. But at the same time, look how much joy he had on the Darshan day. O fiscal ali, ó. How much Guruji had the joy when he was seeing each one of the devotees singing. And he was doing this lila, this pastime. And this is what should remain in your heart. When you go back to your country, to your seat, to your bed, and you go to sleep, just meditate on how Guruji was so sitting here, smiling, laughing at each of us. And he was so happy. The way that you were singing, saying, look, he was happy. He was not crying. He could be crying, but he was not crying. So, no. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he says, Jivera Swarupa Hoy, Krishnera Nitya Das. Just remember your position that you're a servant. The main constitution of soul is to be a servant. Because when you understand that you are a servant, then it brings so much pleasure and you're sharing. And this bhakti awakes inside of you. And, you always, when you do something, you say, no, I have to do my best. I cannot do some cheap work. I'm not interested in the cheap work, cheap business. No? And just to confirm what Krishna he says, the last verse that Krishna is saying something in the Bhagavad Gita. Ya idam paramam guhyam. No? Guhya means this knowledge. For one who explains this secret knowledge that I'm given to you, Arjuna. Mad bhakteshu abhidashati. Awake this devotion, this bhakta inside of their heart. If you give this knowledge that I'm giving to you, automatically other people will become bhakta, will become devotee. Bhakti maya parakritva. This devotional param, this supreme devotion will make them to feel great enthusiasm. Mam evashasi asamsayaha. There is no doubt that this person who is teaching my teachings, he will come to me. The last words of Krishna in the Gita. His last words. If you teach the teachings that I'm giving to you, Arjuna, if someone teach these teachings that I'm giving, this person will come to me as samsayaha. There is no doubt about it. Easy, no? Easy for those who are easy people, complicated for those who are complicated. So the message for the new year, Guruji said yesterday, don't be lazy, listen Satsanga, and share it with others. And Happy New Year. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.